Yo, what up? It's Aaron motherfucking Moses. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of wisdom. I've been watching, I watched the Chief Keef and the Therapist interview video, and it really, it really made me think about myself and my life experiences a lot. Not that I have anything in common with Chief Keef at all, besides our fucking skin color. But I was speaking to my therapist. I haven't seen him in a long time, almost a year actually. And what we were talking about was why I do the things I do, my habits, the thoughts that I introduce to myself, and the things that I act on. And he basically asked myself why I keep putting myself in specific situations. And my answer was because I don't want to be comfortable. I don't feel like being comfortable serves me. I don't feel like I'm at a level in my life or a place in my life where I deserve to be comfortable. And it just doesn't serve me at this point to be comfortable. And his response was, from what you've told me, your life hasn't been that comfortable. And I sat and I thought and I was like, damn, this nigga's right. And I'm thinking like I asked him like, bro, like what is your understanding of my life? Like, and he was like, well, you told me your high school was your fucking 12th school. You told me that you basically stayed in your room all the time because you had to help with your little sister. You told me that you were doing all these things, you were always high and shit like that. And I thought about it at the time, and when I think about it now, I mean, it's not something. It's not something that I feel holds me back. But a lot of the times, man, we have to we have to do things that make us uncomfortable to be comfortable with certain things that will inevitably make us better people and help us grow. I was watching Sinful the Peas videos, and basically he said the whole reason behind you training yourself to be humble or being humble is so that God or the universe won't have to humble you, because you humbling your you humbling yourself, you have limits as a human being. God has no limits. The universe has no limits. The level of humbleness that they might want you to have may result in you not even having a life anymore. You starting all over again as somebody else, dying, shit, fuck it, reincarnating. So it is ultimately up to you to decide the level of comfort or discomfort that you have with specific events. Because if you have zero experience, for example, with power, then you get this fucking job where you're at the top, or let's say if you're a fucking police officer or you're a CEO or some shit like that, you don't really have too much of a choice but to abuse your power. If you're a fucking if you are, you never had anything in your life, and now you got a car, you got a crib, you got, depending on your training, the level of experience that you have with comfort, if you're not used to anything, if you're not used to this, you're gonna abuse your comfort. You're not gonna know how to handle that shit. And ultimately, it is gonna kill you, bro. So you have to train yourself. Everything that you do is based on your level of comfort or discomfort with the events that's going on in your life. Your level of training, the comfort and discomfort that you have, your experiences, or maybe your openness to be uncomfortable. You know, Basically, if you've never been out the country, if you've never seen so many of one race in one place, if you never had specific cuisines, if you've never, if you're open to it and that's what you want to do, then let it be that. But because humans are a creature of habit, we're masters of adaptation. We have to learn when to turn certain things on and when to turn certain things off. Because at the end of the day, it's all based on, a lot of things are based on your past experiences, a lot of things aren't. But basically, every time that I've gotten in trouble is because of my experience or lack of experience with something, my level of comfort or my level of discomfort. Drinking and driving, social issues that I've had, shit, problems with drugs. I never had problems with drugs, but you know, I mean, as far as me wanting to disconnect from life this much or that much, to the point where I would sacrifice my best weapons, my fucking mind, my body, and my soul, in order to feel something that I was not used to fucking feeling, and then not knowing how to motherfucking act. All because I wanted to be comfortable. All because I wanted to interact with people. But I didn't understand that I didn't have to be high or drunk to do that. You know, when I was in high school, there was some stuff that happened in middle school, and I went to my home school where, you know, the bullshit with the bullshit happened in the middle school, so I went to the home school where everybody essentially from that middle school was going to that high school. I was like, you know what, fuck it. Nobody's gonna want to be my friend. Nobody's gonna fuck with me anyway. So I might as well just be a weirdo. I might as well just be who I want to be. Not knowing, hey, it's gonna be people who's never fucking heard of me. It's gonna be people from different places, from all over the fucking country, all over the world in this high school. And I wasn't really, I mean, I felt myself a lot in middle school. So when I got to high school, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna be the lone wolf. I'm gonna fucking better off, you know, without anybody fucking with me, because I'm not gonna have any social distractions. I'm gonna be able to do my work. I'm not gonna have any fucking peer pressure. I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna end up going to fucking Harvard somewhere, which, you know, that obviously didn't work out. But when I was just free, not giving a fuck, it wasn't confidence at all. People thought I was confident. I wasn't. But I just didn't give a shit because I didn't expect anybody to like me. I wasn't used to that. I didn't think people would. But when people start showing me that who I was enough, I was like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers actually think this shit's cool that I'm doing? They think it's cool that I'm black and I listen to Jimi Hendrix. They think it's cool I fucking dress how I dress, my rubber band necklaces, my hair, how I speak. They think that shit's cool. And I wasn't used to that. You know, I wasn't familiar with that. So I couldn't understand that people actually enjoyed my personality and its authenticity. So I started to conform to certain practices that was very outside of my character. And then, of course, the end result was people didn't fuck with me. Or yeah, fuck it. They didn't fuck with me. Of course, I started to be fake and shit like that. But then, of course, again, I alienated everybody. And then I went back to my lower self, not even the free. Like, it was just, everything was just bad after that. You know, I got into like weed and acid and all kind of prescription drugs and shit like that. But I mean, eventually I ended that high school career with socially nothing, socially impoverished. So, what I'm saying is, observe your level of comforts at all times. If you're uncomfortable with something, if you have anxiety, take that cold shower, bro. The cold shower is essentially, when you take a cold shower, that is supposed to put you in a situation where you are uncomfortable, to train you to deal with more uncomfortable situations, to give you inner strength, to give you a piece of confidence that is physically built into you. You have fucking social anxiety. If you're not gonna have a seizure and fucking spaz out and throw up, jump in. Socialize like a motherfucker. If you have anxiety, if you start to shake, do it. Go with it. Acknowledge it. Say, you know what? I have very horrible social anxiety. As you can see, I'm shaking right now, but I'm trying to, breathe myself through it and ignore it. Acknowledge it. Speak it. Talk to it. It's there for a reason. So I want you to know you do deserve to be comfortable at all times. Your level of entitlement, when balanced and when put in check and acknowledged, has a lot to do with your success and a lot to do with what you attract and what you allow into your life. But never tell yourself you're not good enough to be comfortable at this point. It's not me. Okay, well, if I feel good in every situation, that's gonna hinder me from any growth. That's not what it is. It's fear, bro. That's fear. It's fear, lack of discipline, and just having no fucking confidence in yourself. So go for it, bro. You deserve to be confident. You deserve to be comfortable. Everything's been uncomfortable enough. Yes, you're gonna have to work. Yes, you're gonna have to fucking suffer. There's gonna be pain involved. It's supposed to be. But that's why we have smiles. Alright, man. Whistle while you work. Smile while you walk that mile. I'm the bang. You the bang. We the bang together. Be good to the bang. The bang will certainly be good to you, man. You deserve comfort. You deserve confidence. You deserve to win. Alright, that's it. Aaron motherfucking Moses. Peace.